Taking care of patients in outback communities means packing up your equipment and medicine and hitting the dusty road.
We don't sit in our clinic waiting for sick or dying people to walk through the door. We provide a service that goes out to the people.
And when dealing with Aboriginal patients, there are cultural and language barriers to overcome. Many staff like Vicky are on short-term contracts because very few people want to work here full-time. Local men are being trained up to take on some of the duties. Life expectancy for an Aboriginal man is around 67 and 73 for a woman. That's a decade less than the rest of the Australian population. But even more shocking is the figure for infant mortality. Aboriginal children are twice as likely to die before their 5th birthday as other Australian kids. The poor conditions in which they grow up are a tough start to life.
If you were born here as a kid in a bush camp, and you're going to be pretty tough if you get up to adulthood, you know. You've had a lot more stresses than a kid who's born in a postmodern society.
It's also a huge challenge to get them to go to school. During the day, many roam the streets when they should be in a classroom. Community leaders will do their bit to enforce the message, but ultimately it's down to parental discipline. This school is an oasis in the middle of a desert. Well funded and better attended than some, but you still have to be a very committed teacher to want to work here. At the end of every day, Carrie Casmira washes the uniforms of all her pupils so they can have clean clothes to wear.
Their academic achievement may still be well behind what we would love them to have for their age, but if they feel like they're part of the mainstream environment that we have here, and they feel like they're gaining the skills to jump between the cultures, we think that's a great success.
Lessons are in English, but many Aboriginal leaders say children should be taught partly in their own languages. Rosalie Cunneth-Monks is the elected head of the local council, whose area is bigger than the entire British Isles, but with a population of just 8,000.
We want to and will retain our culture, whatever it takes. There needs to be specialised approach to education and to my group of young people here.
Maintaining their traditions while trying to integrate into modern Australia, just one of the many challenges facing Aboriginal children. Ian Woods, Sky News, in Australia's Northern Territory.